Order
Sure.
7 o'clock. Can I have a motion to approve the meeting agenda and the minutes, April 15th meeting?
The minutes.
A second. Any second? All in favor? Okay. Public comment?
She really passionate up there.
Yeah.
North Canaan Rec Board. My name is Melissa Pinardi. I'd like to formally submit my application to become a part of the Rec Board for the town of North Canaan. As a community member, business owner, and parent, I have interest in success. So with that, that's all I need.
Initially, Ryan has to go to Brian. And then, no, you're, yeah, I was gonna say, has everybody known what this is? Pretty much.
So I own the dance studio in town.
Right, I know the name.
All know me as Melissa Brown.
Yeah, she's
Not
very.
the official title,
Yeah.
but.
Just for the record. We are supposed to ask for a party to go on to.
I'm registered Republican. I was independent for a long time, so I wanted to. Thank you. Yeah.
Any further? No. All right, so. Brian, do we have?
You can formally accept it and then the Board of Selectmen will vote on it.
Is that, we have to make. Okay, can I have a motion to? Join the.
Motion.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Alright, welcome.
Thank you.
So we'll go to selection and then it, first there, that's when she'll get signed in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or at least
And then I'll do
sort of.
your town clerk's office.
So it'll be
Deal.
Oh, you there?
which, you know, every.
Which vacancy is it going under? Yeah, do you have one vacancy?
We have two, or.
Two.
Laura, and then we've had.
We had.
Open.
When are they,
Laura's,
when's their term expired? It's over.
she resigned, yeah, she resigned.
When is their term?
Laura's term.
Are they all the same amount of time?
Members.
Oh, it's a newer.
Members, they're on for
2 years.
2 years and then renewed after 2 years for 3.
Okay.
Does it, do you still need to enroll?
No, yeah, it doesn't matter.
I don't.
So you have one more vacancy.
We still have one
Yeah.
more. Yeah, right now, so we have 2 open. Yeah. Oh, or did Kurt, so I think Kurt filled it. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine.
On second.
That's short.
Still on.
So, yeah, so the most recent. The Adam does not count, so. 8. Okay, so yeah, no, she's gonna take, so she is gonna take. this.
Okay.
It's fine, right? Yep. Any other further? Director report.
So the spring baseball, is wrapping up. The younger, lower levels are wrapping up this weekend. Majors won it again this year for the league, and then all-star, games start Saturday. I think they go through next Saturday, or Sunday. You go Saturday, Sunday.
We have 4 games.
Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday. And the next Saturday, anyway,
Every day.
yeah, it's a lot.
27th is our last.
And then, Triple A's are finishing up. They finished up games this week, last week. But overall, it was a good baseball season. Quite the rain. Softball juniors are finished up. They're done. Seniors, we were supposed to play tonight. Rained out. Not making that up. We try to squeeze it one more in. And then that's gonna kind of be it because schools in Massachusetts are wrapping up and they don't really like to go much long past the end of school, so it's what it is. There's some discussions about maybe some summer camp programming for softball. And talking about fall.
Same.
Yeah. New thoughts, but I haven't had a chance. And then. Yeah, so they are using. They're using. Dallas,
Right.
Which is fine, I think it's, I told them for now, they're gonna touch bases. Pitching rubbers. Use- I think if they're gonna continue to use that field, I think we can figure out. Maybe how to accommodate them a little bit better than that, maybe. Different. Anchors in the ground. Which would involve getting new anchors for the current bases for the girls. And then getting new anchors for them as well. And having one plugged and one not.
We do have some money coming in. First round, and then we got another round of 25 going to New York.
You know how much that goes on it.
Yeah, you're probably looking at a couple $100 for. Or. Probably looking at a whole new set of bases. New set of anchors. 2 new sets of anchors. Right now, the plugs, the piece on the base. It's the one of the safe rubber ones. Not like the hard metal that's attached to the base. But the problem is they're stuck in the, even though they're rubber, they're stuck in old anchors that have been there. So when I changed the bases this year, I basically had to take off the old base. All that was there was the point.
Each one of these fundraisers that we're doing, we're making $150. That's $300.
Yeah. And then I think like if they're pitching. If their pitching distance is different than what's there or than what you know. Buy a temporary room. The good thing about it is that it's gonna be used also long, the field's gonna be maintained. Right. You know, war, right? Right, continue playing softball, so.
Do you have the code to give you for the water spigot? I cannot. Get it off. Did you try? I cannot get it.
It's supposed to be there
So-
tonight.
Yeah, so if that is the code,
Sure. I need some-
we gotta try and work it off. Yeah, I was not budging it, but I do have.
We were gonna have that scoreboard replaced up there too.
The gallows.
Do you guys use that at all?
Not
Not
right
now, just because we have no,
Is it worth getting a new one?
we would use it during softball.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because
But
right
now
now.
it's just like the
it's
one with the numbers.
old School
Yeah.
numbers.
Yeah.
on the book.
We were gonna take out those two little pine trees
Mhm.
and get a whole new scoreboard right there. Not electronic, just plywood of what it is now, but
Yeah, I don't even think we even have the number.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have the numbers.
Um,
Cool.
Do we know you can still, let's do,
Oh.
we can do another floor project? We don't have.
You wanna wait 3 years?
Done yet.
He's working on it.
Um,
I'm studying Wednesdays. No.
so the pool is open. We have,
Going on now.
um. Full staff of guys. So we've been open since Saturday.
They're all the same, correct?
Yeah, all the same ones we've had in the past, no new cards. The only one, Daniela, didn't really work last year, but she's back. So. Full staff, there were actually kids swimming today in the rain, that shocked me. We were able to get the work done on the system, Merritt was able to switch over the, flow meter. Where it was supposed to go, because they installed it wrong. 2 years ago. And they were supposed to fix it last summer and never came up and did it, so I told them it needed to be done in the. And because she told us last year that it needed to be done, it didn't get done, the inspector, she wasn't gonna open. They made it up, pushed that over, so we're set there. System's running well, water level's not. I don't know where it's going. It's not staying up. But I have a feeling it's around the gutter. So I had the hose in it a lot, so far, but wants to us to address the leak, and I'm gonna try to figure it out, but. So next year, the pool didn't get emptied in time this year to try to fix a new feed of recaulk the underneath the gutter. So that either needs to be done next year, and the pool needs to be painted. Because it's down, like, the paint is worn right off. So the pool needs to be drained early next year, and that stuff needs to be addressed. Or. And you said you have your oral possibility of a liner.
There's a couple different things we can do. That I looked at the rubber joiner underneath the gutter, and it's held up pretty well for the most part. Yeah, it's really, the problem is concrete underneath the gutter, because the gutter kind of, it lifts down behind underneath the concrete. So the concrete or whatever kind of fascia's on that is where the hollow spot is. So there's water getting behind. And that's what's causing that front layer to sort of be hollow all the way around. Probably, 60% of it. Oh, you can saw cut, jackhammer that off, patch it in and see what happens, or that could open up, a bigger issue. Another solution that I looked into, and I got some response early on in the season. I figured I would sort of reconvene after the big, push. Obviously, I was slammed. All you guys were slammed for the last, 8 weeks, and the weather hasn't been helping. To get a liner company to come just take a look at it to see what it would be to maybe just drop a liner in the thing. Nowadays, they make certain receivers that you can set to lock the liner in over a concrete pool, and that'll kind of seal anything behind that. I've seen it done several times. Got a couple that my company services, and they look great. Kind of blocks the structure. It'll change the whole look of the pool. It'll change. I don't know.
Can you get a liner with like the
Racing stripes, that's the
Yeah.
thing. We'd have to go probably with just a white simple liner or something that's not, they make so many different shapes and sizes. Normal pool for a liner replacement. Don't quote me on this. This is just off the top of my head, my experience. And my company doesn't do liner replacements. We make gunite pools, so it's a little different. But I do service liner pools, so I have some knowledge of what it is and how much it costs. About $8,000. The pool that large, it's going to be double that at least, for a liner. And depending on the system that they quote, you know. So there's companies that do it, they do it well. It's worth investigating. I mean, 15,000, 20,000 is a lot different. We're had it like serious stuff.
Right, and that's what I've been quoted that previous to redo the concrete.
Sure, and that's what it is, right? Because the corners have cracks, there's cracks on the floor, there's, the issue, one of the major issues with, and it's not, you know, it's sort of like years past is where the pool was built in relationship to groundwater, is that it's basically in a swamp. I mean, the amount of hydrostatic pressure with that thing is incredible. Which is why they gotta put the rock on the hydrostat in order to pull it down just to keep up with the small stuff.
Right.
You know, a lot of times what happens is if you slow that water down, it's gonna find the path of least resistance. You don't have the weight of the water in the pool. Water's just gonna kind of fan out underneath the shell and come up wherever it comes up. And there's a couple cracks that, like when it's empty, you can see it leaving. And that's not water that was from the pool, that's water that's. So all that stuff, you know, plays into it. It also plays into it with having a liner dropped on top of something. There's things you can do. You know, there's ways to form certain pumps to draw groundwater away. There's, you know, there's a ton of stuff that can be done. Getting a more concrete idea of what the best thing to do. Just need more information. I figured I'd reach out again after July 4th, just to a couple guys to why we have it open and it's easy to measure and it's easy to look at. Ideally it would have been nice to, you know, get them in there when it's empty. But you know,
Like,
just
like in the fall, I'll pump it down, not empty, but
yeah, and that may be a thing where they say, yeah, that
at
they'll be
least
fine.
get in the shell.
That's sort of the deal. It's really tough to pressure test that main drain because it's a 6-inch iron pipe encased in 60-year-old concrete. And it's possible that that's leaking, but you have to get a diver in there to pressure, you know, the normal pressure testing. They're not going to have it. You gotta be a little creative, figure out if that is camera eyes. That'll be for future. Yeah.
And usually he's never found anything major.
Yeah. it's not
All
gonna
little
happen.
like. So then he usually passes.
You gotta also figure, like, I don't know how many kids use that day, but I mean, medicine. I mean, is this, is one of our issues that we have a massive water bill because of the pool?
We try to
And that
keep the
affects
level,
our budget in a significant way.
we try to keep the level up so it will run into the gutter, so it at least helps the DSL. It doesn't need to be in there to run. It's in the bottom.
Yep.
But it just keeps it cleaner.
That's what keeps the pool clean. It's the gutter. 75% of your bacteria is gonna be on the surface. So you wanna be able to skim that pool.
The water bill is about
That's a significant one.
Fine.
Yeah.
I guess.
Liner will take itself.
Couple seasons.
But we're not paying
Right.
Aquarian water.
I'll look more into it.
All right, thank you, Justin.
Swim team, I've been collecting names, Maddie and Olivia are gonna coach again, they're looking maybe next week for finalizing the meet schedule.
Other towns have some teams.
Litchfield, Woodridge Lake, Cornwall, and Salisbury. We're gonna keep it like we've done the past couple of years where we just have like 4 or 5 meets. And then That's it. Instead of like having us go against, swim against Cornwall where there's, you know, both teams are pretty small. So everybody shows up. Maybe in July. Swim lessons start 7th. I probably should have started them earlier, but. Yeah, but basically the 7th, they'll go for 6 weeks. Got the registration of Bray this year, so. Right now we've only got about 23 signed up. Not a whole lot.
Less than how many do we usually have?
It's more than that, more than that.
Running on the swim team.
Yeah, I'm writing down it. Team have expressed interest. Yeah, and the girls, are gonna get together, gonna put together like a. That's the main order. That the families can order from, at least t-shirts, so. And then they were gonna look and see what else they could fit in there and just. After your. Long files.
Now, since all of the, lifeguards are returning, will there be purchasing, bathing swimsuits and t-shirts and stuff for guards?
T-shirts. I ordered them. Just one a piece, so it's only 8 shirts.
Just one of them. Should be expected.
Other than that, what else? I got I had to get another piece of paint. I think that was it for rec.
Anything as far as like the umbrellas, tables, chairs, all that?
The picnic, the tables are fine, I mean. We have a few functioning umbrellas, and we have that pop up next year, so.
The shade things.
But. Danny.
On it.
Do we usually put, in the,
That's,
It's down here.
he does not do.
Oh, he doesn't.
And
well, I see it.
and then I just have to address the tennis, so we have one tennis. Net that's. The tape on the top is going on. I gotta take a look and I see what we have, we might have an extra that we should proceed with. You know, I gotta check out one of the pickleball nets is. It's assembled. Well, I gotta see. 3, 4. What is it?
It's the new tape.
Yep. But they've been, every time, all my time I've been at the pool, there's been some.
Yeah, we use that thing
All the time.
every day.
It's good. So I gotta just figure out that, and gotta order one, I'll. Order one. Okay, so,
Right, on to Marlisa Treasurer.
Balance in our special account as of May 31st is $9,700. Like I had mentioned, we had the first Yard Goats game and $150 from the ticket sales goes into our designated for field and station. This is our month where we always look at our general fund balances and if we have anything extra, we spend it on, but we don't have to worry about that this year. We don't have anything extra. Barring any large unexpected last minute expenses, we should be okay. We come in. Okay, I'm gonna say this because it's not my list, but the hoops funds that were paid in full, all the designated funds that we had set aside for that project, we used them all. That's projects and we'll come up with something else that we may need for next year. Foundation. Grant. Anytime. And that's pretty much all I got.
One thing that, Merritt did say is that we'll probably do the sand. No, we're good. Just we're good.
Then we're good.
Yeah, an inside guy.
And why? What's the reason?
They haven't been done since we bought them
When did you buy them?
years ago. So I think it was COVID because I cut them out. Removed all the sand when we had that time.
Right, yeah.
Probably 5 years.
Right.
You run the pool for 2 months, we're
Okay.
good for 10 years.
To know, Justin, good to know.
And so some of the time I'm bored when we send the guys to do something.
All right, moving on to, the group events. Do you have anything?
Not really. The last group event went well. We got the game in. I think I talked last month. Was gonna wait until obviously after school got out and sports kind of came to a halt to get the next, get the next flyer out for the August 30th date. Figured, sometime in
Time, yeah, get it over for the
now,
yeah.
we can post a little in
Post that.
July and throughout the summer. I think when we get closer to the date, we should have selling out of those tickets. That one should be a little easier, in my estimation. So it's today, 1 o'clock, instead of a night game during, pool and baseball season, which was a lot of people. But I think this one will do better in the summer. Got a deal. So that's pretty much it. I was gonna reach out to Spencer, who's our contact at the Argos. To get the flyer, to get it posted. And again, if there's a better, and maybe we just post one here, on the bulletin board in the town hall.
Cool.
From a couple of, just, a better way than just, the few of us
Yeah.
sharing it between ourselves on Facebook.
Yeah.
Dance.
The dance
Oh,
studio.
yeah. And we'll put it.
Yeah, wherever we
Other
can.
places, like the places that we use, like laundromat,
Yeah, you can put them
state
up
line, there's a. We get about
on boards. Sure, we
10,
can
15.
throw it on the run, we can throw it at,
Yeah.
anywhere around. I mean, we haven't limited it to only North Canaan. It's good. Because it's a fundraiser. And then I think sometime in July, beginning of August, I'll reach out to UConn about fall stuff. Once they kind of get their schedule going, usually that's about when we'll figure out what sports we want to do there. After fall. Or try to get some tickets to that new hockey house.
Mm.
Maybe later. That would be pretty cool. They sold out really fast there. I think. And they're good. Baseball's good, hockey's good, basketball's good. All right. That's it for that.
Okay, thanks, Justin. Tennis court backstop, that has now been taken care of. Ron is having somebody do it. That's just gonna get that basic.
The white stripe.
Basketball hoop update. Hey, Brian, you wanna take this one?
Box truck backed into it accidentally. There's no structural damage as of now to compromise the integrity of it where it can't be used. The driver of the truck was very apologetic and has agreed to pay for a full replacement. Chuck has already gotten that quote out and one is ordered. So it'll
I
be,
spoke with him yesterday.
Yeah.
The driver.
oh, you did?
Yeah, he asked for me. I told him I'd reach back.
That asked to be replaced or.
So
You said yes.
It looks like the concrete actually. Fun, a little bit in the ground. It's 15 squares.
If you look like straight at
Rim.
them.
The rim is
It's
bent,
really
and then where the rim attaches to the backboard, it's like kind of like bowed out, where on the other one is like flush and flat. So it's, you have to look for it to see it, to be honest, but I think like the idea of like, hey, we just got. We just,
You know, for a week type.
yeah, like.
So what do we do with these?
Parts,
These parts?
because inevitably,
See if the school wants it.
yeah,
The base is still good, so once we remove that one, we can reposition it. It's not cracked or anything, and the new one will just sit right on top of it.
It's outdoor ones at elementary. school.
Yeah.
This one's like semi okay. At least the pole,
Remember this.
sure.
You know what I mean?
we can take, she is like, we can take it all apart, everything kind of bagged up.
New posts and chains are up as of today. And, you know, I know there's a no vehicle policy in the event where somebody does have to load in something. Whoever's hosting the event will just make sure somebody's down there advising ears, just to be a ground guy.
Make sure.
It was an accident. He was apologetic.
It was, and he was great when I
No.
talked to him.
Yeah.
He's
Should we get new signage or
Signage for.
like no authorized view?
No, I mean, the chain is there, it's locked. You can't even unclip it, both sides are.
Volleyball court. Do you do any update?
a lot of sand down there.
A lot of sand. Okay, last time I talked to them was a couple weeks ago.
Just close to PD.
Yeah, PD, and there's also a gentleman from
Yeah.
Northwestern Community College. Together. I know he was waiting for Chris, I think, to dig out the sand. So
Old
whenever,
stuff.
so that whenever that happens, and when they understand that right now we're just waiting for when that gets out. Obviously, we see all the big sand piles, but that was all delivered. And then once he was also gonna contact the town crew to see if they needed the old sand. So I don't know. I gave him like number and everything.
I don't use it.
That's, I don't
I
know.
don't think, like, I mean, white. If we get loads of clay, and we can mix that
Yeah.
with new clay in the baseball fields, make it a little bit more receptive to water.
Where would we think, like,
The
using
infield.
it this year?
Well, the next time that we get clay,
Where would we keep it?
Brian, is there anywhere that we could store it
actually,
by the town garage or anywhere? If we-
Okay,
Next to the pile of clay that's been there for years over years.
I sure, almost went to go. Almost kind. But like, if we're gonna work on Sagala, like that needs an inch of clay. And to do it, like, to mix it with some sand would be huge.
wait, we have use,
We have a use for it.
well, I mean, I could let him know. If he's talked to Mike said anything to him, I don't know, but I can just let him know. You want the sand.
Yeah, let's hold on to it.
Yeah,
Yes.
no,
Is the plan for that, are they gonna, I know, Chris is gonna dig it out?
I know
Are
he's
they
working on
putting
Doing it, but I don't know,
a barrier down,
like fabric, you mean?
something to help with the weed?
I think they are, yeah.
They are?
Yeah,
Okay, I mean, if we're gonna dig it out like that, I need some thing to do, brand new sand, so at least paddle the bring the weeds. Right.
I think they're going down
pretty.
12, 14 inches.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I mean, there's more sand
Well, I
there
mean,
than we
there's a
need.
crap full of sand out there.
I mean, we could dredge out that pond and make that whole beachfront.
It's all just burn one, honestly.
Yeah.
See if he's setting details. of what they look like.
I thought the pile was growing bamboo already, but I guess the kids have been playing on it. making little fences.
And so that's all, and then they're gonna, as soon as they start and get that in the process, they will let us know what their time frame is, what they think we can do, with the ribbon cutting and the ceremony to open it up. We did purchase we as in Rick, purchased it, net, the whole kit. Comes with scoring poles and it's really nice. It was $159. They had sent me a couple of options. They said for that amount of money. And
Yeah.
we can go ahead and supply something that's really nice.
Let's see,
The roller.
the line on the stand. I sent you those a while back.
I don't know, but I don't know if this kit includes it or, I'd have to look and see. I have the box at home.
It's true, yeah.
And it just says it's a heavy duty volleyball net set with scoring. Sets.
That might not include the tape on the stand.
Yeah,
I sent you a link.
you did, you said one, yeah.
Isn't it a rope? Isn't
Yeah. I mean, we always did, just, I bought cheap windows and bring it up myself. For me, like, they sell hospitals.
Yeah.
An inch tape that like, it comes with a whole kit, so it's like taut and like. And it's not that much, it's like $35.
But it's not included in the kit that I ordered. Get that too, so that they have. Whole thing. Right now, I'm just waiting to hear from them.
Alright, thank you, Marissa. Moving on to Bunny McGuire Park, looks great. We have the ribbon cutting, right, Marissa? And-
Yep.
Okay. Looks good on there.
I actually did see people talk.
Did you? There, the basketball.
Yes. But I actually got, yesterday I was down there was playing and I asked permission to take. pictures so that I could send it to the foundation.
Awesome. Good.
The new lights, I mean, they're out there at night, it's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said it was like 9 hours. This time, glad I were driven. Yes. Cameras.
Thanks for note, didn't we have like a no use sectors? Time
We never.
with the cameras, I don't think. we need that.
The playground says, no use after dusk.
I mean, it's lit.
We keep the pavilion lights on all night now. It's a good deterrent, like
Yeah.
people not hanging out underneath there.
I'd hate to take away night.
No, absolutely. Keep the kids occupied. Yeah. Alright, moving on to the new state bill, rumors did not pass, right?
Oh, just another,
No.
the Bunny McGuire Park.
Yes.
So that account that we have through the town,
Mhm.
and people are continuing to donate to it, and that's gonna kind of perpetuate the upkeep of it from years forward. So as you do your budget, you know, I wouldn't include Bunny McGuire Park as
Okay.
financial demand or obligation from you guys.
Awesome.
So we should have a.
That might give us.
Yeah.
That include the, that include the rank, right? Skating?
Yeah.
Cause we have to buy a new,
Yep.
The tarp would not be
Yep.
our responsibility.
cause we got that from the can.
We did.
We did, we
Tough
got
to
it,
do, yeah,
yeah,
Right, so
but that,
2 years
if
ago.
that gets moved over to the. and
yeah,
and
I feel like
use that.
doors will open, to spend some money in Scalarfield, which we've not done in years. So that would be
Especially with the softball.
nice.
Well, do you want to move soccer up to Sagala too?
I was actually thinking
Yeah.
about that, to
Have everything up there?
have everything up there, we have a better shot,
More parking out of the way.
more parking.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah, that one's.
That's great.
Town monthly newsletter, is that
Probably the first day out, so I think so.
think we just posted the swim
This
lessons.
one here, yeah, this one came out a little bit
So
late.
the next meeting's the 7th. So,
Yeah, last month they got the swim team and the swim lessons on there. I mean, I think we should have the yard goals fired
by then, right? Yeah.
When,
By, when did you say it goes out?
By 9.
Oh, the Wednesday after.
okay,
So yeah, so
so
by,
we wanna have, I report, why not?
yeah,
I mean, and people have been enjoying all the emails that Paul sends out, so
Yeah.
we don't need to wait for the newsletter really, like you have something that's time set.
once he gets.
Like the pool being open in hours, we can send out an email saying, hey, we're open now, come on out, or
Yeah, before he wasn't sending them as
Yeah.
frequently, but I think that's really nice,
Yeah.
but whenever opportunity.
So maybe as soon as you get your
Yeah,
house,
we're trying to
that's
get it
fine.
within the next week,
Will you?
just so we have it.
Will you? It's Paul that does the newsletter.
Yeah, I gotta
The
actually
hours.
my phone Wednesday. It's Monday.
There's one.
It is Monday, that's what I thought.
Sorry, but not this coming Monday.
It's coming Monday's the
No.
23rd.
This coming Monday, is this coming Monday payroll day?
No.
Or did I miss one this past Monday?
Yesterday.
Are you not paying our cards?
I'll pay, they'll get.
It just,
Yes, Adam, next Monday is payroll,
This comes.
23rd.
the 23rd.
See, I had it.
I don't know, I'm just
Yeah, I
saying
had it right.
23rd. Got a lot going on that day, so.
So, yeah.
You better tell me ahead of time.
Too, I got baseball in Maine.
so we always have a payroll snafu for employees doing more.
So there, yeah, that's what okay, so we're good. It just,
It was the
it's
23rd.
just dropping stuff off the.
Like last time when I was sending pictures. What do we do?
Right.
Alright, so that's it for newsletter.
Because it's the end of the day Monday. Because I'm here Monday.
Oh, Mary Lisa would love to do.
If you need to pick it, where do I pick it up?
Is that what you're saying?
Full house?
I'll make sure the guards have it ready, all their cards, and they're supposed to have all their paperwork.
Oh,
So can I pick it up like
Right
Monday?
here.
All o'clock?
I told the guards it's sitting on the desk, there's a packet, rest is name right now, and I told them they needed to have it by Monday.
What time Monday should I pick it up? I can even pick it up in the afternoon.
Like at lunch,
Again,
that
so I
works,
can cross that off my to-do list.
is there, see.
and I'll make sure Maddie's there, and she's great, so I'll make sure she's.
Now you add it to your to-do, cause I just crossed it off mine.
Okay, Monday. Okay.
Yeah, on Friday at noon. Tuesday night.
Okay. Moving on to new business. New fundraising. Seriously, you sent me, right?
I did.
Seriously sent me some ideas. If I can.
Because I was.
Yeah, but they were great, okay. So, some ideas was car wash, cornhole tournament, wiffle ball tournament, dunk tank, which, who has a, is that, who has it?
Lindell's, I think so.
They, no, Litchfield. Oh,
So that's,
Litchfield.
He did have one.
A community time capsule, a dessert competition bake sale. You win those, Tracy. Create a local cookbook, paintball. Some ideas.
I throw in a passive fundraiser? Like that is nothing on anyone to do anything?
Sure.
Have you guys ever thought about charging for the pavilion? And having a residential fee and a non-residential fee?
We have a non-residential.
Oh, there is?
Yes.
So
Okay.
it's free.
I'm just thinking to help recoup electric or porta potties or? I mean, what, can I ask what your non-residential fee is? So even if it was 25, where are you gonna rent a place for 25 bucks? Just a thought, but it's not much on you guys when you get the contract signed, comes with a payment.
Right.
And that brings up another question. Alright, is it still under Adam? Pavilion, Brian? Rental.
For use.
pavilion,
Oh, so if we
still
did
gonna have a-
that,
As far as Bunny McGuire Park goes, that,
Yeah.
that portion is for us to manage.
Someone's gotta be the keeper of the calendar because I know I request that.
I would prefer that, if that's okay.
I'm
Yeah,
just making.
yeah, yeah.
so then that
Okay,
is,
place for me, yeah.
so
that's
that
a good
is an
point.
option then for us too, if we wanted to have a fee.
Because there's no
I was just,
necessarily authority over the park, except for the rec commission.
Mhm.
The only donations come towards that particular. Because still kind of.
right, like if someone wants to use the pavilion for a birthday party, they still reach out to Adam and
It does
says
get
it's
used
not
a lot.
being used or it is being.
Wonderful.
Well, but maybe it could get used, I mean, there's so many improvements.
Right,
That
so
I
people
feel
might
like-
want to start using it now that there's. Do other parks in the area charge? Yes.
I think we should definitely put it on the agenda. to talk about further. We would want to consider. Maybe if there's a certain, also depending on how long, if somebody wants it for an entire day or they just. Want, and like you said, residents. Not residents. I think it's worth adding as an agenda item.
I'll put that on for next month, everybody come with. Some ideas. And
So there's
let's
other-
plan on voting on it next month. Put it into place.
I submitted a Google Maps change for the Lawrence Field and Bunny McGuire Park. So when you type in Bunny McGuire Park now in Google, it comes up and Lawrence Field, so it's either or.
That's
And
nice.
there's a picture of the gate,
Thanks.
so people can also plug it in live.
Thank you.
There's other events and ideas. We were.
How do we do that?
Is that for like?
This was just stuff that Ayersley,
Yeah, it's just,
she knew that
does
we
come up.
had like fundraising, so she
Whenever
just
you
sent
type
me an
in-
email with different ideas.
Is it worth considering doing
Which I
a
don't know what that
fundraising
is.
event?
That's it.
during,
Do they come up?
uh,
Okay.
Well, it says
Railroad
permanently
days?
closed.
Like a formal tournament, is it too close to that to even try and pull it together?
I think it's too close to pull off.
Or some, you know, something.
It's in August.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not, I don't know.
Only because I've done it
I was gonna say, I've never done this, I don't.
for a booster club before and it takes. Depending on, I guess, maybe how much it's playing. If you have somebody come in and run the whole thing, it takes a couple months to iron all the details.
Sure.
When it's pretty expensive. But I think there's lower levels of ways you could set it up. But I know there's people that come in and run the whole thing and they have to file like a teams and yeah. So it could be a potential, but I don't know that it come together.
Right. Yeah, just thinking. Based on.
If it's a good cornhole tournament, you guys should definitely advertise it in front for that, because they'll, yeah. Cause it's big. They all play cornhole.
I also, in the process of the one, we used a guy out of New Hartford and like, he was really costly. But I also did hear of somebody that was local, like, just kind of graduate who also runs them and. it would be one of the agencies maybe that. You know. Yeah, as like a MC grad, so
Yeah.
I could get that contact.
Yeah, if you don't mind getting that.
Ideas.
I mean, even if we did have to wait, like, even if, you know, it was something we planned on doing next year. This whole year. No. That's your to-do list. Okay, thank you, Ersley, for. Community pool party. It was during Railroad Days last year. What are the dates of Railroad Days?
8, 9, 10.
Is the
Thursday
parade
through
not
Sunday.
overlapping?
Yes.
That was a mistake.
7th, 8th, 9th. So we either, and we don't have to do it on Railroad Days. Or.
We did it July 10th last year.
During family fun week.
Thanks, away, so.
Yeah. Charlene's at a wedding on the ninth, and we leave for Lake Georgia. Railroad Days. Unless it's, yeah. So I don't. Doesn't mean can't do it.
Right, right, okay, yeah. And it's always been a popular,
And it goes on the calendar. I mean, it's easy. I literally walked around with ice pops. Like 3 or 4 times throughout the thing.
All those little beach balls.
Yeah, you got like ducks and
Ducks
beach
and
balls
beach balls,
and
yeah,
kids. They played music. That's what
People bring their dinner.
the lifeguards. Usually stay and do it. Yeah, people, I mean, the Roma guy was in a million times. It's farming.
Do it again in July.
We could do it 1 in July and 1 in August as long as we can get there. I mean, I think. Kids enjoy it. It's easy enough to get parental right into it. Rocks and balls. Or we do, you know. Kids plays, do a co-working, whatever.
but we want to.
During the week, is it easier during the week?
Last year was a Wednesday.
Yeah, no, no.
You guys think of-
July 16th, Wednesday.
That's a carnival.
That's the first time of the carnival, it's so for me.
Singers go.
I don't have anything on my balance available. I'll do it by myself.
I'm gonna be there.
What's up?
Somehow.
What time are the pool parties?
Nine.
Are they night parties or are they day parties?
It's usually
Like
like
5 to 8
5 to
usually.
7.
Or 5. Yeah, it's just.
Tried to do a movie.
We have kids are moving until November.
Epic fail. We got movie night. And then we're like, oh, it doesn't look dark. That was a fail. But the kids love the music anyway. It's fine.
So we're looking at July 9th then?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not against doing one in August as well.
Do you like go back to school one?
It's true, end of summer.
The Hawaiian one in July.
Lion,
Then
is our thing next July?
Wine in July.
July 9th, let's do one. What did we do? 5 to 7 or 5 to 8?
5 to 7.
Would rain. Yeah. 5 to 7 and then. What are you guys thinking for August date?
You said the 13th is your boy, you said?
Of August?
No, August,
We're out of town. 13th.
you guys back, you're not back, you're on.
We're going the 10th.
16th is the last week. School starts the 25th, correct?
So couldn't you do it the 20th
Yeah,
or back to school?
School starts what, the 26th? Yeah, we could do. Yes, August 20th.
when we get back, we get. Do it 20.
We just said.
I'm
Um, You're not gonna be.
No, I will leave it for a
Oh.
second.
Okay. So what do we want to get? Do we wanna do a theme, like back to school, August 20th?
That could just be the beach ball duck thing.
More beach balls and ducks.
That was good.
Same thing.
Kids loved it.
I think we should try and do like a Hawaiian theme for July.
We set that for July.
Yeah, get like lays. Whatever you can find, fairly you're always good at that. Yeah. And then, I don't know, back to school, what get there. See what you can find.
See what I can
I
find.
absolutely loved. Be that last time.
And it wasn't that expensive either, I don't,
No,
I think it's.
yeah, there were dukes everywhere. And then everybody, all the beach girls went in and then like the wind would come, they were just like. Almost across the pool and kids were like dinking and I was like, it was fun. Yeah. And then I'll get the.
Nice, five tops, yeah. Then back to school, I'll see what.
Make those blow up pencils.
Do they really?
Like,
For pencils, they're pencils. See what you can find. There you go. Tracy's doing an answer to it. I'm gonna get icebox. Mary Lisa. Ooh, goodies.
That's what I do.
I think it's what you do. Correct.
There was something that I put in Abby's bag there,
What you're
Um,
gonna like.
there was a postcard, something about home party. I have no idea how much.
They're
they
so
cost.
fun.
The fire departments. What's the phone?
Brian's running out.
I don't know, that's.
Snow in July.
Yeah.
Where?
They go from field. They go from field.
Going around and yeah.
Hell is so much.
It was always.
Yeah, that makes it dangerous, though. You gotta have heads for that.
Yeah.
I had so much.
When you're on a facility,
You don't get like lost just in the middle of it. Really?
There's like hundreds of people.
And you can't see what they're.
Yes, he is. Okay, bad idea. Yeah, so, sound like an insurance
Came up, Maryland's.
like, just like there.
it's fine.
Just, yeah.
It's like foam, you'll probably find.
Right.
They put on raves.
What?
The foam raves.
This is Canaan.
Where did you? Frames. You know?
I didn't grow up in Canaan, I know about this. Not the 90s, but.
Fuse up.
Yeah.
Just let them know.
I heard this smaller. It just seemed like it was so big.
We just got older.
Starting.
Starting at $500. The phone party.
Not when the fire
They're
department don't
donating
even
it.
time.
I just throwing it out there.
Just a couple of things
Table.
that dawned on
It's
me.
going, yeah. Fun party.
Next year.
2026. I'm bringing it back.
Okay.
All right. Any other business?
Do you need any furniture or amenities in the pool this year? Umbrellas,
Yeah, the problem is Mary Lisa's gonna look for some.
tables? People use those?
Yes.
Yeah, we've got the two big tables, they get used a lot, and then we have decent supply of Adirondacks chairs right now.
Why
Maybe
would you
just
think it?
umbrellas,
My
right?
glass.
Umbrellas are the big one because
Well, 'cause
when
they
it gets
get
hot.
There were a couple residents asking if they wanted to donate
Oh.
things.
Yes. Yes.
We'll take more.
I mean,
Picnic,
umbrellas.
picnic tables are popular just because they can pour everything on them and sit
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, with a hole in the middle, put an umbrella right there.
Yep,
Yeah,
so if there's any,
we're not gonna
The
say
metal,
no.
Is that gate still open to get through, like big stuff?
Mhm.
there's a lock on it,
That's
but the
locked,
keys are
yeah.
in the pool house.
Or do I not need to look?
Yeah,
We'll get them.
do we have to have a certain,
Okay.
do we have to have like the waxed coating ones that we have, or we just put it together?
They're just more heavy duty and stood up. It's not-
It doesn't.
I feel like it's about
Wood
wooden
is-
hands. Kids.
Yes.
It's either that or stubbing a toe on the concrete.
Yeah, that's true.
That's, yeah.
Okay, so good, so we got as far as for the umbrellas and
Yeah.
tables, that's wonderful, thank you.
One thing I forgot, I know last year we did it, was water bottles and popsicles.
Oh,
We
yeah.
sold
we're
them
gonna
at the
revisit
pool.
that, Yeah.
But we didn't do Berkshire Springs water cooler. Waters, we do that again.
Waters and then I just, yeah, we just.
The bridge works now, right?
Yes,
So we've got-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should,
Yeah,
should have something.
There's. Passion.
I was gonna say, what
Say,
do we have enough?
there's some left over that we left in there for this reason, so I should have enough money to get a couple cases. Until money started coming.
And to start them with. You're gonna do that. Business. Alright, I have a motion to adjourn at 8:01. Thank you, everybody.